Hey guys, Coach Sam here. I just want to use this video to go over some of the terminology we use here at Between the Bumpers, just to familiarize you guys if you haven't ran into words like EMOM, AMRAP, 4-time. This video is just going to break it down for you guys so you have a stronger understanding of what we mean when we're writing out workouts in the program. So, the first type of workout I want to talk about today is the EMOM. EMOM stands for every minute on the minute. So, as you can see here on the monitor, we have a 8-minute EMOM. So when we write out the workout, sometimes you'll see it written every minute on the minute. Other times you'll just see it as EMOM. They both mean the same thing. And next to EMOM, you see the number 8. That just means that this workout is going to be 8 minutes long, or another way to think about it is 8 total rounds, okay? So, minute A, we are performing 10 push-ups in this hypothetical workout. So, how it would work is you would start a clock. I can actually give you guys a demo here. You'd take your clock, you would count down from 10, and then once you got 2, 3, 2, 1, go, you would complete your 10 push-ups, okay? And let's just say those push-ups took you about 30 seconds to get through all 10. That would mean that you have another 30 seconds of rest before you start the next round, okay? So again, just to bring you guys through a little bit of a visual, I do my 10 push-ups, and if we take a look at the clock, we got 30 seconds left. That means I get 30 seconds to rest and recover. This simply means in any type of EMOM workout, the quicker you go, the more rest you're going to get and the more recovery you're going to get, which can be a little bit of an incentive to move quicker because you get more rest. And if we take a look at the clock, we have 10 seconds left. And so the clock is going to go off in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. This means we're starting minute B. So in our case, it's 15 air squats. So the same concept would apply. I would do 15 air squats, and let's just say that that took me 40 seconds. That would mean I only have 20 seconds to rest and recover, okay? So for an EMOM workout, we are going back and forth between minute A and minute B, okay? So for this hypothetical workout, let's just say that again, I've just completed my 15 air squats. And if you take a look at the monitor, we have 20 seconds rest. So I use this time to catch my breath, grab a drink, whatever I need to do. But I just need to be ready because the next round starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So now I would go back to minute A where I have my 10 push-ups, and you guys get the idea here. So you're going back and forth, and again, it's 8 total minutes, which means you'd be doing 4 sets of push-ups and 4 sets of the air squats, okay? So that is a EMOM. So let's move on to the next piece. So this is also an EMOM, but it's a slightly different style of EMOM workout, okay? So you'll notice instead of minute A and minute B, now we have a minute C, okay? So this just means that instead of alternating back and forth between 2 movements, now we're going to work through 1, 2, and then 3 total movements, okay? So, as you can see at the top, it is a 12-minute EMOM, okay? So, first minute, we'd be doing our 10 push-ups. Second minute, we'd be doing our 15 air squats. And third minute, we'd be doing our 8 kettlebell deadlifts. So, it would take us 3 minutes to get through all 3 exercises, and then minute 4, we'd go back up to A. Minute 5, we'd go to exercise B. Minute 6, we'd go to exercise C. And then we would do 2 more laps of that, and that would take us to 12 minutes. Now, you'll also see beside the deadlift here, hashtag 50/35. That is just a weight recommendation. So for a kettlebell deadlift, or in this case, just a regular deadlift, we recommend the men use 50 pounds and the women use 35 pounds. Look at this as a guideline, a recommendation, but you're always welcome to modify and scale that number to better suit your abilities, your strength, and your capacity, okay? So 50/35 is just a recommended weight for men, followed by a recommended weight for women, okay? So let's move on from the EMOM. All right, so next up, we are gonna talk about a AMRAP. AMRAP stands for as many rounds as possible, okay? So this particular workout is a 12-minute workout with 3 movements. So they're the same movements from the previous workout: 10 push-ups, 15 air squats, and then 8 kettlebell deadlifts. So in an EMOM, you work and then you rest until the minute is completed. An AMRAP is a different style of workout. You're moving the entire time. So our goal is to get through these 3 exercises as many laps as possible in a 12-minute window. So that would mean I would do my 10 push-ups. As soon as I complete the push-ups, I would move right into my air squats, and as soon as I finish those 15 air squats, I would go straight into my 8 deadlifts, okay? And then once I complete that last deadlift, I go right back to the push-ups, then the air squats, and again the deadlifts, and I'm going back and forth with the goal being to get as many rounds as possible in my 12-minute window, okay? Next up, we're going to talk about a workout for time. For time just means you are trying to complete what's on the whiteboard as quickly as possible, okay? So, in this workout, we begin with 20 push-ups, so you'd perform 20 push-ups. Then you'd move into 30 air squats. Once you completed all 30 air squats, you would finish with 40 deadlifts, and then that would be your time, okay? So the workout would just be going through everything one by one until you completed the entire workout, okay? Lastly, I want to talk about rounds for time. So this is similar to a AMRAP in the sense that we're cycling between the exercises. The difference being we're not going for a set amount of time. For this style of workout, we're doing a set number of rounds, okay? So I would begin my workout by performing 10 push-ups, then I would move into 20 air squats, and then I would finish with 15 deadlifts, and that would be my first round. Then I would go back to the top immediately, 10 push-ups, 20 air squats, 15 deadlifts, that would be my second round. I would repeat that a third time, and then I would finish with a fourth time through. Once I had completed 4 rounds of those movements, my workout would be completed, okay? So those are a lot of the major styles of workouts that you will see on the program. So hopefully that clarifies what they mean. So what is an EMOM, every minute on the minute? What is an AMRAP? And what is a workout for time or rounds for time? So the next piece I want to talk about is how do we score these? So in a lot of workouts, we're always trying to collect a score. We're trying to collect data because that allows us to see if we're getting better, if we're improving, if we're moving in the right direction. So the scoring component, we always try and remind people that it's you versus you. We're just trying to make a better iteration of you tomorrow and the next day and the day following. So let's go back to our first example. So, anytime we are doing a Imam style workout, you just have to complete the work as is. So for this example, we have 10 push-ups and 15 air squats. When you finish a workout like this, you'll be prompted to write down a score. A lot of times it's just gonna be, did you complete the work or did you not complete the work? Check or X. So for that type of workout, very simple. Ask yourself, did you do all 8 rounds? And if that's the case, you give yourself a check mark, a yes, completed, whatever you want to put in place. Sometimes, like this example, you might be asked after you complete the workout to record a load or a weight. So on this workout, you'll notice at the bottom we have those 8 deadlifts at the recommended 50 pounds for men and 35 pounds for women. So let's say hypothetically you go through this workout, but you find that 50 pounds is too challenging, so you decide to use a 30-pound weight instead. When you complete the workout and you're prompted to submit a score and they ask you to provide the load, you would just write down the weight of the kettlebell that you're using. Okay? Now, for an AMRAP, it's a little more concrete. This style of workout is scored simply by writing down or recording in the app how many rounds of the workout did you complete. So let's say I set my clock for 12 minutes and it's counting down and I'm able to get through 5 laps of the workout, and then the buzzer goes off in my 6th round once I've completed 5 push-ups. Okay, so I got through 5 full rounds and then 5 more push-ups and then the clock expires. That would mean that my score was 5 rounds plus 5 reps. Now, if I was going a little bit quicker and I got through 5 rounds, and let's say I was 5 air squats deep, and that's when the buzzer or the timer expired, then I would add up all the push-ups I completed and the air squats, so 10 push-ups plus 5 air squats. I would have completed 5 rounds plus 15 total reps. And for a workout for time, all I would do is work through the 20 push-ups, the 30 air squats, and the 40 deadlifts. And as soon as I finish my 40th deadlift, I look over to the clock, I see what the number says, and let's say it took me 10 minutes. Then my score would be 10 minutes for that workout, and that's the scoring. And for this style of workout, rounds for time, the exact same thing applies. I would complete 4 rounds as soon as I finish my final deadlift on my 4th round. I look to the clock, I note my score. Let's say it says 9 minutes, 33 seconds. That is my score. So there you have it, guys. We went over some terminology, how to score workouts, and that should give you guys a good idea to how to navigate the online program and just understand what it means in your workout calendar when certain things come up.